Hey, my name is Ernie. I am a recruiter right now for over 8 years. I used to be very afraid of cats, to be very honest, but once I got married and got my own place, my husband decided to, get me a kitten. So it was a joke back then. But the logic true to me back then was a kitten is so small, so harmless, so cute, it could never hurt you. And I knew my love of animals, was there. It's just that I was afraid. So that really helped me overcome my fear. So we got a Siberian kitten. He was 3 months old. His name was Zeus. Well, I guess my first impression of getting a pet was really simple. Everything was cute at that point in time. He was cute when he ate, when he drank, when he slept, when he played. I was just mesmerized from day one. First hour he got in, I was crazy. I was like a camera. I just followed him like, oh my god, he's so cute and I cannot believe that he's mine. So really, first impression, utter cuteness. Well, I guess it did. I have never been a person who ever thought I'll own a pet. Neither did I like kids. So to me, I'm also just an only child. So I'm known to be a very selfish girl. I just think about myself. And then the moment, Zeus was at home, it changed my lifestyle. It was really about, everything is about him. Like when I get ready, I wake up, from the time that I wake up to go to work, it's not just about getting ready, getting breakfast and out you go. It's getting ready, making sure he is fed, making sure the potty is clean, making sure everything around the house is neat and tidy, before you leave, because you don't want him to be in danger with, just everyday items in the house. So it's really a shift on responsibility, and accepting yourself, that it's no longer just about you, it's about another person. I mean, of course, I have a husband at home, but, he can take care of himself. But I thought, Zeus was so important in my life that I put his needs above mine. So basically for Zeus, he was really fine. Like he was a ball of, of psychoness. He was just playing around, every day there's about an hour or two where he just does, his crazy zoomies and all. So everything was perfect with him. Also, I thought. Until one fine night when, Zeus always sleeps with us on bed, just beside me, okay? So what happened was one night he came by and I could feel him panting very badly. And I thought to myself, hey, this boy at night also play until so xiao one. I said, okay, never mind. And then when I woke up in the morning for work, the panting was still there, which I thought was very odd. And the panting wasn't the, after play pan where it was like a dog pan with the tongue sticking out. It was rather a labored breathing sort, whereby his whole body starts going up and down. You see it this way, and it got a little scary, to be honest. So I thought I was overthinking stuff. Again, I had no friends. Being a first-time pet owner, I really didn't, have anything to compare to, so I had no idea. I showered, I left for work. Midway at about 11, I just felt this very weird feeling in me. I don't know whether it's just intuition or it's a sickening sixth sense, but I thought something was very wrong with him. So I called home and my husband said, oh yeah, he's still, breathing that way, but he's playing. I said, yeah, but the breathing shouldn't be that way even if he played. So I said, you know what, let's bring him to the vet. So at lunch, I told my boss, just before lunch, it was really silly, but I told my boss, I said, hey, I need to go home because I think my cat is sick. And she's like, your cat? Then I'm like, dude, don't play with my cat. He's my everything. I need to go home. So she's like, okay, go ahead, do whatever you need to do. Like, okay, fine. So when I got home, the breathing was scary to me, even though to my mom and my husband, it felt normal, like, it really wasn't something that would trigger, but I really felt like something was not right. So I started taking a video, and thank God for Instagram. I posted on Instagram, and I had like hundreds of DMs coming in and saying that he's probably having an asthma attack, bring him to the vet now, don't wait any longer, and stuff like that. So I was so scared, I started calling all the vets, and they were all out for lunch. until like 2 p.m. I'm like, God, no. Like, I was so scared, especially with the hundreds of DMs coming in, you know, it wouldn't stop, so I got so scared. Finally, we waited until like about 1:45. We went over to the vet. I waited outside. I still remember for the vet to come back. We were the first ones in. And then the vet said, hey, this is not normal. This is labored breathing. Let's do an X-ray scan. So when they did, we realized that his whole lungs were filled with water. It was congested. And then they said he needs help breathing, then put him in an oxygen chamber. Then the doctor told me, it could be just lung infection. I highly doubt it's asthma. I mean, at that point in time, I hope it was asthma, but no. It's lung infection. They had no idea why, because it's just a vet. I have to go to a hospital. So I said, okay, we're going to the hospital right now. We called the hospital, said we are coming by. The moment they took Zeus out from the oxygen chamber, he started puking blood. So I was freaking out. We drove over to the hospital. It was an emergency case. He immediately went in and I couldn't see what they were doing to my son. So I was hysterical outside. So my husband and I, he tried to settle me, obviously, but for the first time ever, I saw it in his eyes. He was panicking as well. I mean, he's always calling me the crazy cat woman, but I could see it. It's his son also who was, you know, there inside. So it was really a scary process altogether. So when the vet came out, she spoke to us and she said that, okay, I highly think there is a problem with his heart. So we had to, you know, endorse certain papers to allow them to do certain tests, you know, and stuff like that. And she told me to go and eat. I was like, honest to God, I'm not even hungry. Even if I was, I wouldn't want to eat. You know, I need to know what's happening to him. And she said, no, the test would take a few hours, so you need to go and eat. So yes, we did walk to have lunch. I ordered a whole plate of kway teow. I couldn't even feed myself one bit. And then they called. I ran back to the hospital. I left my husband and my mom. I just ran first. So when I reached there, she explained to me that, you know, hey, the results were as such that his heart is congested, whereby the valves are not working hard enough. They are thickened, so they get weakened and it slows down. So with that being said, the heart is not pumping hard enough, you know, the blood is not flowing, water gets into the lungs. So that is the reason. And how do we counter this is there's no like so-called surgery to it, but what there was is diuretics. Diuretics is a certain drug having to be given to him so that he can pee it out. So to me, drugs are, you know, never good. But what the heck, I need to save him. So we went on, we had to get it done, and he was put in the oxygen chamber. He had to be hospitalized. So then I went home, and that was the first night in forever I had to sleep alone. It was crazy, it was traumatic, and I spent the whole night with my husband Googling non-stop, and Instagram was flooded with what happened to Zeus. So I decided to put away with people's reaction first, because number one, I didn't need it. At that point in time, I was crazy overloaded with information from the vet. I needed to find out my own information on Google. So the whole night, you know, we spent Googling stuff, what happened to other cats and stuff, and everything just led to death. It was so scary, and I was not ready for that. Then I went on to Instagram to get third-party views, and many were like, maybe it's his food, you know, are you sure it's not asthma? There were many conflicting ideologies at that point in time, and someone actually asked, have you tried acupuncture? So I'm like, what in the world is acupuncture for cats? So I thought it was interesting. I put a pinhole to that. I did not want to revisit that, but I went on with my day. At 5 a.m. I called the hospital, asked how Zeus is doing. That afternoon we went down to visit him again, and they said he has to continue to be hospitalized. I said fine. Then my husband, my voice of reason, started asking the question, how much? That was when it occurred to us that, holy cow, like one night in the hospital with the oxygen chamber cost us $1,000 or more. So 2 nights was just 2,000, and that is excluding the cost of all the tests that we had to do that were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I think just for that 2 days that he was in together with the test, the bill was at about 4,000 plus, I think. So that was madness, and we just looked at each other, was like, this cannot go on. It was just that one time, but it was scary. And then we brought him home, and lo and behold, just 2 days later, he started puking out blood again. And you knew, at the back of your mind with whatever the vet has said, that is because his lungs was just too congested with water. So that is obviously the reason why he was puking out water, and we had to rush to the hospital again, and he got hospitalized again. So this happened. Like every other 3 to 4 days, we were just rushing and rushing to the hospital, and I thought it was not healthy. It was not healthy for him. I think that was the most important part, apart from our pockets, because every time it was $1,000, $1,000. But it was not healthy for him. And I remembered vividly, there was one time he was in a carrier beside me, and we were rushing to the hospital, and he just looked at my face with his mouth hung open, and he just like meowed. And I was so angry with myself that I could not do anything more to help him. So we went on, we tried to do cat acupuncture. We went to the clinic. The first time was 600 plus. And acupuncture, it helps because it helps to regulate everything that is inside his body. His breathing and labored breathing stopped, but acupuncture needed you to keep coming back probably twice a week. So with every time that we come back, it was $120 for about an hour or two. $120 2 times in a week, in a month, it accumulates to a lot of money. So, but we still continued because it was really helpful. I mean, we didn't have any episodes of having to rush him to the hospital once more. Yeah, so I guess at that point in time, it was really just doing everything that we needed to do just for the sake of him, just for helping him. And with all the overload of information that I was given, I guess it was crazy at that point in time, but it really helped in, you know, breaking them down and then going one by one, taking it off and seeing how you have helped, you know, the pet itself. So it came to a point where the doctor told us that Zeus would only have about 2 weeks to live. So that was when we sourced out for animal acupuncture. And I didn't go back to the doctor thereafter because I thought it was just pure negativity. So we went on and he survived 3 months right after. So that was in September. He passed away on 20th December 2018. On that day when he passed away, it was right after acupuncture. We got home that evening. He came out from his carrier. He ran to the kitchen. He hid and he was just flipping. And after massive Googling after that, I realized that that was actually a heart attack. He let out a big black stool of what I Googled was the last poop. And then I carried him. We went down. We wanted to go to the vet, but he passed away in my arms. So as I sat under the void deck that night, I was distraught. But I felt him leaving me because he was actually hugging me, and then his arm just fell off. So yeah, so it was a crazy ride. It was a crazy journey with him, and right at that point in time, I just thought back of, you know, every fight that we went through together, every hospital visit, every time I had to feed him his medication, and I know now that he's pain-free. Like, he's never gonna have to suffer again. Yeah. What I've been doing differently is really just really bouncing off the idea of this beautiful community in Instagram. The Cats of Community, they are amazing people whom are ever ready with, you know, answers to any of your queries. So I think that really helped. So for me at that point in time with Zeus, I was a little hesitant because I felt like, you know, I can do this on my own. And I realize now that no, it does take a village to raise a baby, and that cat, that's my baby. So I have to be more open in getting in suggestions, and thus far it has been nothing but helpful. I guess my advice to potential future pet owners would really be to talk with your pets. I know it sounds silly, but they're living creatures just like us, and they do understand. They do understand everything that you tell them with sincerity.
Yes.
So I guess never overdo it with them, never scold them, but talk to them. And in time to come, they will completely understand you. Yeah. My 3 words would be expensive first. It's fulfilling, and it's nothing but joy.